വെൽക്കം ടു CC ന്യൂസ് മലയാളം ഫ്രം GEMC നെറ്റ്വർക്ക്സ്. നമുക്ക് പ്രകൃതിയുമായി ഇണങ്ങി സന്തോഷത്തോടെ ജീവിക്കാം. എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. പാർട്ടി വ്യത്യാസമില്ലാതെ അത്യാവശ്യം ബ്രേക്കിംഗ് ന്യൂസ് ഈ CC ന്യൂസ് മലയാളം ചാനലുടൻ അറിയുക. ദയവായി ഈ ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്ത് ഇതോടൊപ്പമുള്ള ബെൽ ചിഹ്നം അമർത്തുക. വരാനിരിക്കുന്ന വീഡിയോകൾ കാണുക, നിങ്ങളുടെ അഭിപ്രായം രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുക. ഈ വീഡിയോ വരാനിരിക്കുന്ന വീഡിയോകൾ ഷെയർ ചെയ്യുക. നിങ്ങളുടെ തുടർച്ചയായ പിന്തുണയ്ക്ക് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഗുരുവാണ്. ചീഫ് ന്യൂസ് എഡിറ്റർ CC ന്യൂസ് മലയാളം. താങ്ക്സ് ടു all our supporters.
At the outset, let me extend a warm welcome to all of you to God's own country. With an abundance of flora and fauna and diverse topography, I believe that Kerala is probably the best place in the country to host this national conference on bioinvasion. The contribution of biodiversity in enabling the sustenance of various species, including Homo sapiens, providing medicines and ensuring food security and environmental sustainability needs no special emphasis. However, we are living in an era in which our biodiversity is facing multiple threats. Many threats, including global warming and climate change, are causing biodiversity loss around the world. A significant cause to be reckoned with is the spread of invasive species. Over the past few decades, invasive species have seriously threatened human health, local biodiversity, and environmental sustainability. Studies show that their spread even causes the extinction of pre-existing natural species. Biological invasions have an adverse effect on development too, as invasive species affect the main livelihood sectors of people like agriculture, forestry, and fisheries. With rivers and backwaters, Kerala is rich in water bodies. Therefore, we have many people who depend solely on water resources for their livelihood. The presence of invasive plants and fishes in our water bodies is not only harmful to our unique inland fish stock and the survival of other natural aquatic species, but also poses a severe threat to the entire aquatic ecosystem. As the name suggests, invasive species can displace other native species and dominate them. As bioinvasion accelerates biodiversity loss at the local, national, and global levels, the Convention on Biological Diversity had stipulated that the invasion of such species that threaten the survival of ecosystems, habitats, and species should be prevented and controlled as soon as possible. As signatories to that multilateral treaty, countries including India are bound to comply with it. As far as Kerala is concerned, a policy formulation at the state level is essential to prevent and control the invasion of terrestrial and aquatic invasive species. This two-day national conference is the first step towards this goal, as we are discussing the trends in threats to and management of bioinvasions. 3 areas are being given special focus: biological invasion of forest habitats, invasion threats of marine and freshwater ecosystems, and invasion of agriculture. Kerala is one of the forerunners in biodiversity management through people's participation in biodiversity management committees. People's biodiversity registers documenting the diversity of species and ecosystems have been prepared in all the panchayats, municipalities and corporations. Studies conducted by the Kerala State Biodiversity Board subsequent to the historic floods of 2018 pointed out that the issue of the escape of marine fish species from aquaculture farms, an increasing presence in alien species of fish was observed in the Kuttanad river systems. Some of the species encountered during the study were rainbow fish, Mozambique tilapia, African sharp-toothed catfish, giant gourami, red-bellied pacu, etc. It has been noted that of the 7 species recorded for the first time after the floods, many have been illegally introduced through the aquarium pet trade, as they are not listed in the species allowed to be imported into the country. In Kerala's forests, 2 alien species, Senna spectabilis and Lantana camera, are seen in 36 forest divisions. A state-level bioinvasion eradication project has been taken up to eradicate Senna spectabilis, which poses a major threat to the forest areas of the Nilagiri Biosphere Reserve, NBR, including the Wayanadu Wildlife Sanctuary due to its rapid growth. Giant African snails, feared by farmers and the public, have proliferated after the floods of 2018. In the snail-infested districts, snail eradication programs are being implemented as part of our One Health project. Through the project, we aim to protect the health of humans, animals, and the environment as a whole. Local self-government institutions play a crucial role in tracking the menace of bioinvasion in Kerala. We are in the process of coordinating the efforts of other stakeholders like the Departments of Agriculture, Fisheries, Animal Husbandry, and Forests to manage the risks posed by invasive species in the state. As the incidence of climate change induced natural disasters such as floods and droughts can lead to increased biological invasions, it is desirable to collect information on the status of invasive species at the regional level. Accordingly, our KSBB has started preparing the second part of People's Biodiversity Register by updating the existing ones and generating detailed information on invasive species locally. We have also started preparing regional biodiversity management action plans based on PBRs. We have more than 100 scientists from all over the country participating in this conference. We hope that the papers by these eminent scientists and other contributory papers will help to assess the current status of endemic and invasive species of India and Kerala. Let me assure all the participants that the Government of Kerala is looking forward to each one of your suggestions and inputs. As a follow-up to this conference, our State Biodiversity Board will prepare a draft document containing the status of invasive species in terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems and strategies for their control on a priority basis. Accordingly, action plans will be formulated at the state and local levels. I hope that we will have fruitful exchanges where enabling all of us to share with and learn from one another. Let us together fight the menace of invasive species so as to preserve and strengthen our biodiversity. With these words, I declare this National Conference of Biodiversities, Trends, Threats,